Yo, Mike Sean, let these jokers know what time it is. You the man when it comes to sports. I only respect your opinion. I don't care what all these other motherfuckers say. Oh yeah, by the way, and you know this already, I'm the best ever. No one can stop me.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Speak On It. I am your host, the mouthpiece of the Southeast, the one and only Mike Sean. Now today, well, you guys have already should have heard that the LA Lakers have won the championship. LeBron is a four-time champion. How you like them apples? So this past week, I got myself into some hot water on social media. I mean, you guys know when it comes to sports, I want all the smoke. So this time it was no different. So I made a post on Facebook suggesting that a 35-year-old LeBron James would beat a 30-year-old Michael Jordan one-on-one. And I'll tell you, people went berserk. They went berserk. Now, a lot of you guys have known me throughout the years. You guys know that I'm a big time Kobe Bryant and Lakers fan. I really was never on the LeBron bandwagon, right? I was purely Kobe. And even then, before that, I was a Jordan fan. I still am. I wore these today. I'm a Jordan fan. I was a Jordan fan for years. Let me show y'all something. Y'all see that? Look at that. You know how many crazy deals I had to do to acquire this? Y'all see that? Look at this. Now, this ain't Jordan, but showing y'all some of my stuff from back in the day. Look at that. Shaq. Boom. What y'all know about that? Show y'all something else. Intermission. Look at that. Look at here. So, like I said before, a lot of you all know that I'm a big time Kobe Bryant fan. Even before then, I was a big time Jordan fan. Everything dealing with the Bulls I had, right? You guys remember that old VHS tape? It was called Learning to Fly. That pretty much chronicled the whole championship team from 1991 of the Bulls. I had that. I probably watched that thing about 1,000 times, right? So for me to make that statement about how I would select a 35-year-old LeBron James over a 30-year-old Michael Jordan, it left people in shock. All right? It left them in shock. And I just showed you guys that I was a beast with them cards. I still am. I'm a beast. I mean, a lot of people, they've kind of fell through the wayside or by the wayside with the cards. I still got all my trading cards. I made some crazy deals to get those Jordan trading cards. All right. So like many of you all, I grew up idolizing Jordan. I wanted to be like Mike. For those of you who have seen me on the court, y'all know my fadeaway is kind of patterned after Jordan's and it's kind of patterned after Kobe's. Right. Jordan he still is my guy, but a lot of you guys had a problem with what I said. And you know what? I have no problem with the difference of opinion, right? But I got to take a moment. Oh man, it's crazy. So when I suggested that a 35-year-old, 260-pound, 6'9" LeBron James would beat a 30-year-old, 216-pound, 6'6" Michael Jordan. You guys lost it. Y'all lost it. It was as if I was like a heretic. I was spewing heresy, blasphemy. Like, so now I kind of understand what those victims of the Spanish Inquisition went through. That Spanish Inquisition was unreal. And calling LeBron a better player or stating that he's a better player than Michael Jordan in 2020, it's considered blasphemy. It's all opinion. But me personally, I just can't see how you guys can basically discard a 6'9" freight train. A freight train. How you guys can just say, "Oh, Jordan would easily beat him." It's a cakewalk, right? And so I've seen a couple of different arguments. I will say this, right? Jordan's accolades, LeBron is not going to match. Now, LeBron is going to be the all-time scoring champion. He'll probably be top 10 in rebounds and probably top 10 in assists, right? But there's no way he can ever be 6-0 because he's been to so many finals, and he's lost a few of them too, right? So I guess in that respect, he's not going to be as accomplished as Jordan. But as far as one-on-one, like, look, if I was on Redstone Arsenal at Pagano Gym and they had LeBron James, 35, they had Michael Jordan, 30, pickup game, I'm going to pick that 35-year-old LeBron James. That's just me. But I think a lot of us would do that. Like, you guys remember that movie Above the Rim with like Tupac and who was the other guy? Bernie Mac was in it. Kyle Watson was played by Payne. I forget his last name. I forget his first name. Martin Payne or something like. Not Martin Payne. That's your boy from Martin. But Dwayne Payne. I think that's his last name. So I think Birdie would select LeBron James over Michael Jordan, Kyle Watson, and Tommy Shepard. Tommy Shepard, the guy who was shooting the same shot in every scene. It was nice, but it was the same shot. I think that Birdie, Tupac, would select LeBron James. I mean, he's like a freight train. And some of the arguments were just outlandish. People saying, well, LeBron, he's soft. He complained all the time to the refs. I'm like, man, look. Your boy Jordan was always complaining to the refs. He was always trying to intimidate them. That's what stars do, right? And he was doing it a long time before LeBron James was, okay? And then the argument, he would have got bullied against the Pistons and the Knicks. He couldn't beat the Celtics. You mean to tell me a 6'9" freight train, 260 pounds, he's going to get bullied by Rick Mahorn, Bill Laimbeer? Who else is on that team? John Sally, Dennis Rodman. LeBron was bigger than all them guys. There is no way he was going to get bullied. He would have adapted to the game. And then you guys say, well, if Jordan played now, he scored like 50 points a game. Really? Really? Do y'all understand that some of the rules were changed because of Jordan? Jordan was the cash cow of the NBA, right? They wanted to protect him. So you're not going to get playoff games where you're going to get beat down like how the Pistons beat him down in 87, 88, and 89. You're not going to get that, right? But say if it was like that and LeBron was forced to play in the 80s, there's no way he's getting bullied, right? And there's no way Jordan's scoring 50 points a game today. What's kind of funny is the 2 seasons that Jordan scored the most points per game, I believe it was in 87 and 88. 87, he scored 37 points a game, and 88, he scored 35 points. Somebody fact check me. Fact check me. Fact check me. He never scored that many points in the 90s when the league changes were being made. Why is that? Why is that? I think now the league is more talented. Yes, yes, it's more talented. It is more talented. You guys remember that game, NBA Jam, right? Remember how hard it was for them to find two superstars for each and every team? I think Seattle had Gary Payton and Detlef Shrimp. Are you serious? Detlef Shrimp. Now, I was born in Seattle. I love the Sonics, right? But Detlef Shrimp, these are your superstars. Who did Houston have? Hakeem Olajuwon and Vernon Maxwell. Vernon Maxwell. Who did the Suns have? Charles Barkley and Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson. Look at the league now. There's so many superstars in the league. It would be very easy if NBA Jam came back out for 2020-2021 season, right? You would have Kyrie and KD on the squad. I mean, like it's just different, right? I think Dan Marley was for the Suns. Was Dan Marley on that Suns roster? Fact check, fact check, fact check. But y'all get the point. You guys see it. The NBA today is more athletic and they can shoot the ball very, very, very well. KD, 7 foot, shooting threes, can handle the ball, can handle the rock. AD, 7 foot, can shoot threes, handle the rock, handle the rock. Come on now. I think what it is, a lot of times we get caught up in our childhood. Like we grew up seeing Patrick Ewing, right? Olajuwon, Michael Jordan, those greats. And it's just hard for us to snap out of it and realize that a lot of players in today's game, they're great. They're great fundamentally. And they're big. They're strong. They have tenacity. They have grit. And they're just playing the game how the rules are set up. You can't just be going in there and doing a Ron Artest and throwing bows on everybody. That's not how that works. Like, we're smarter now. So as we evolve as a society, we start noticing that things that were done in the past, it's not cool to do in the present. We're smarter now. So with all that being said, one-on-one, LeBron is beating Michael Jordan. He is. He's beating him. Michael Jordan had a hard time guarding Magic Johnson in that 91 finals. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's why they had to put Pippen on Magic, because Jordan was getting into too much foul trouble. And they need Jordan. He's an offensive nightmare. So they put Pippen, a bigger person, on Magic to slow Magic down. And we all know that LeBron James is more athletic than Magic Johnson. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So you mean to tell me that Jordan could guard LeBron James without any help? Come on now. Michael, he always had problems guarding bigger guys. I can't see where LeBron James has ever had a problem guarding smaller players. So I think with this particular situation or this particular topic, it's subjective. You know, it's all opinion based because they haven't played before and they won't ever play, right? Two different eras. But looking in a hypothetical situation, I have to give it to LeBron. And again, this is coming from somebody who is a hardcore Kobe fan, Michael fan. You guys have never heard me or saw me praise LeBron James. But with this particular situation, he will beat Michael Jordan one-on-one. Michael can't do anything with that. He's just a bigger person. He's a freight train. He can get to the rim so easily. Not saying Jordan can't, but as we look at Jordan's career, he had problems when he was going against bigger guards. And LeBron James, he was bigger than all of them. Guess he what, 6'9". I think Magic was 6'9". But Magic wasn't as quick as LeBron. Now, Magic had good handles, but he wasn't as explosive as LeBron was. So that's where I stand. I said what I said. Now, we might have to have a panel on this discussion because I know a lot of y'all are probably shaking y'all heads like, dang, Sean, you on one. You on one. But I'm not. I'm being perfectly honest. All right. So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. We got a giveaway coming up. Once we hit 100 subscribers, I'm giving away stuff. We're giving away stuff on this channel. So go ahead and share the channel because we're going to be talking about a vast pool of topics. So stick with us. The Rocket City Network. Let's get it. Yeah.
It's Mike Sean. I'm destined for the